Hey, gamers, welcome back to BeBackGaming, and today, we're diving into one of the most hyped releases of 2025, The Age of Bhaarat. This is India's first AA dark fantasy action RPG, and let me tell you, it's got some serious buzz. No sponsors here, just my honest take after sinking hours into the game. So, is this the masterpiece that'll put Indian gaming on the global map? Let's find out. Hit that like button if you're excited, and don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Let's roll. First, let's talk about what makes The Age of Bhaarat such a big deal. Developed by Terra Gaming, a studio co-founded by industry legend Noordine Abood, Bollywood icon Amitabh Bachchan, and author Amish Tripathi. This game has some serious star power behind it. Their mission: to bring India's rich mythology and epics to life in an AA gaming experience. Think God of War meets The Witcher, but with a distinctly Indian flavor. It's set in a dark fantasy version of ancient India, where you play as a forest warden battling Rakshasa demons. The announcement trailer dropped jaws with its sweeping landscapes and cinematic storytelling, and it's available to wishlist on Steam and Epic Games Store. No release date yet, but the hype is real. I've been following this game since the trailer dropped, and the promise of a culturally rich story with AA production values had me hooked. But does it live up to the hype? Let's break it down. The story is where the Age of Bhaarat shines. You're a forest warden, a protector of the land, tasked with stopping a demonic Rakshasa invasion. The narrative draws heavily from Indian epics and folklore, weaving in themes of duty, sacrifice, and destiny, without spoiling anything. The writing feels authentic and layered. Thanks to Amish Tripathi's influence, the world building is next level. Think sprawling forests, ancient temples, and mystical ruins, all inspired by India's cultural heritage. What I love is how the game respects its roots, while making the story accessible to a global audience. It's not just fantasy India, it feels like a living, breathing world. My only nitpick: some early dialogue can feel a bit exposition heavy, but it picks up fast. If you're a lore nerd like me, you'll eat this up. Let's talk gameplay. The Age of Bhaarat is a dark fantasy action RPG with a mix of exploration, puzzle solving, and combat. You'll traverse breathtaking landscapes using a unique grappling hook system that adds verticality to exploration. Think Batman, Arkham meets Horizon Zero Dawn. The world is semi-open, with side quests and hidden artifacts that reward exploration. The skill tree is deep, letting you customize your warden with mystical powers and weapon upgrades. The exploration is super satisfying, especially when you uncover a hidden shrine or lore tablet. But I'll be honest, some platforming sections can feel a bit clunky, especially if you're not precise with the grappling hook. It's not a deal breaker, but it could use some polish. Now, the combat: this is where the Age of Bhaarat flexes its muscles. It's fast-paced, visceral, and has a Souls-like edge without being punishing. You'll wield traditional weapons like swords and bows, plus arcane powers that feel straight out of Indian mythology. The grappling hook adds a cool twist, letting you zip around enemies for flashy combos. Boss fights are epic, with monstrous Rakshasas that demand strategy. Oh, and did I mention multiplayer? You can tackle the campaign solo or team up with friends in online co-op. The co-op is seamless, though I ran into a couple of lag spikes during busy fights. Still, slaying demons with a buddy is a blast. The combat is easily my favorite part. It's challenging but fair, and the variety of moves keeps things fresh. If you love games like Elden Ring or God of War, you'll feel right at home. The Age of Bhaarat is stunning. The Unreal Engine 5 powered landscapes are jaw-dropping. From misty jungles to glowing caverns, character models are detailed, and the Rakshasa designs are downright terrifying. The sound design is equally impressive, with a haunting soundtrack that blends traditional Indian instruments with epic orchestral scores. Voice acting, featuring Amitabh Bachchan in a key role, adds serious gravitas. My only gripe: some textures pop in during fast-paced sections, but it's rare. Overall, this is one of the best-looking games of 2025 so far. Alright, let's sum it up. Here are my pros and cons for The Age of Bhaarat. Rich, culturally authentic story, stunning visuals and sound, engaging combat with unique mechanics, deep exploration and customization, fun multiplayer co-op, clunky platforming at times, occasional performance hiccups, early dialogue can drag. So, what's the verdict? The Age of Bhaarat is a bold, ambitious debut from Terra Gaming that delivers on its promise of a world-class Indian RPG. It's not perfect, some rough edges need polishing, but the story, combat, and world building make it a must-play for fans of dark fantasy. I'm giving it 8.5/10. This is a huge step for Indian gaming, and I can't wait to see what Terra Gaming does next. If you've played the Age of Bhaarat or are hyped for it, drop your thoughts in the comments. What's your favorite part of the game? And if you enjoyed this review, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for more gaming content. Check out the description for timestamps and links to wishlist the game. Thanks for watching, gamers. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one.